Hello believers, in this video we are going to know the cheapest and the deadliest TOTS players in each position, which you must claim in the TOTS event if you want to get a good result. 90% of you who are watching this video don't spend money in the game, and you all know the less shard you spent, the more amount of player you can claim, as you have limited shards, right? So, video will be important for you, and it's not like that. I will tell you random cheap players who don't give performance. They are cheap, but still they can literally give performance with the level of high shard cost players like Ronaldo R9, Maldini, Gullit, and so on. Anyway, believers, video will be important as usual, but one thing that demotivates me is, literally, 57% of you who are watching my video haven't subscribed to the channel yet. If you don't subscribe then, you will miss important videos like this, so subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell icon as it's free. You will get daily FC mobile contents plus. It will motivate me to make much better contents for you bros. Now, before discussing those cheap beast players, firstly let's know with which factors I am considering to select those cheap beast players from this TOTS event, which you guys should claim. I am considering a total of 3 factors, and the first one is definitely the cost of the shards. Second one is stats, and the performance comparison with their expensive alternative. For instance, Isak cost is less, but still his performance is comparable with 2,000 shards player like Ronaldo R9. In the third factor, I am going to consider relevant time, which means for how many months you can keep those players in the squad. Now bros, to make the list effective, 3 experienced guiders helped prepare the list, so thanks to all guiders. Big shout out Xen bro, Ninja Gamer bro, and Gel bro. Anyway, firstly, we have the defending position. Firstly, talking about the GK position, bros. In the GK, firstly we have Donnarumma. Donnarumma is definitely expensive, but still, F2P can definitely afford 1k shards, as Donna is literally top 1 GK in the game at the moment. So, such a top 1 GK who is going to be relevant for next 4 to 5 months and just costs 1k shards definitely deserves to be in this list. For an expensive GK like Neuer, he is the perfect alternative choice. Also, Casillas costs 1,000 shards, and he is 109, but the reason behind excluding him from the list is because he got nerfed, and recently, he is not that much effective. I even said, you bros, Casillas has chances to get nerf, and he actually got nerf. Anyway bros, secondly, we have Castells, who is 106 rating GK, and many pro players are considering him a very consistent goalkeeper. The reason you can go for him is, definitely, he is crazy cheap, but performance is too good. He just costs 200, and even if you lost 200 shards, that's definitely not the thing you will regret. He will be relevant for the next 1 to 3 months, and the main cons is low rating, which is just 106 rating. Anyway, next we do have David De Gea. Honestly, his shards price is cheap, which is 600, but as a 107 rating, that's 2 axe price. Anyway, as per performance he gives, he is worth it, and even F2P users can afford it. So, you can go for De Gea, as he is consistent on saving goals, and I felt he is very good in terms of saving heading goals. He will be relevant for 2 to 3 months. So, in GK, these are our cheap beast selections for the F2P users. Next bros, talking about the center back position. We have 109 rating Hierro. Hierro is an alternative for the players like Lucio, who cost 1,500 shards. Literally getting a 109 rating player in 800 shards is cheapest, and definitely Hierro is decent on defending. He is definitely not meta, but you can consider him mid, and he will be good for the next 3 to 4 months, where you can use him in your squad until the next 110 and 111 OVR players come. Secondly, we have 108 Bastoni. Bastoni has also the TOTS version with 109, but I felt that card is quite expensive, like it costs 1,250 tokens. And performance-wise, I think it's better to avoid him for F2P users, as you are getting his 108 rating version in just freaking 500 shards. That's seriously 60% cost reduction, and you can go for it. Anyway, Bastoni will be a replacement for Van Dijk, who costs 1,500 shards, but still don't expect Van Dijk level performance. His 108th will be relevant for 2 to 4 months. Next we have Ibanez, and he is also freaking cheap. He just costs 300 tokens. His performance is good, and only one issue is his rating is 107. Anyway, you can definitely go for Ibanez. He will be relevant for the next 2 to 3 months. Ibanez is a replacement for all the remaining CB, except Lucio and Van Dijk. Now bros, talking about the left back, we have only two guys, and they are definitely Mendes and Davies. Both of them are 108 rating and cost 1,000 shards. Its best replacement for Maldini, which costs 1,500 shards. Now don't expect Maldini level on them, but they are top 2 to top 5 left back in the game, and they are going to be relevant for the next 3 to 5 months. Anyway, for the F2P, they are the best left back choice in the TOTS event. Next bros, talking about the right back, we have 107 rating Koundé, who is literally top 2 right back in the game. Just one issue on him might be 107 rating, but performance-wise, he is going to be the best choice for you. He will be relevant for like next 3 to 4 months, and the best thing about him is he just costs 450 shards. He will be the perfect choice, and there is no doubt. Another right back we have is Zambrotta, and he costs 800 shards. Since he is 108, he will also be relevant for like 3 to 4 months. Getting 108 on 800 is definitely worth it, and performance-wise, he is recently top 3 to top 4 right back in the game. Also, Zambrotta is a top 10 LB as well, and he can even play in the left back position. Anyway bros, I would like to greatly thank Ninja Gamer bro for making this amazing list of cheap beast defenders. It's our community guiders, and if you bros think he has done a great job making the list, then don't forget to appreciate him in the comment section. Now let's move to the midfield positions. Firstly, talking about the CDM position, we have Utmost McTominay 108 rating, and bros, he is best alternative CDM of Rijkaard 109 rating CDM, who costs 1,000 shards. I think you can even afford Rijkaard, as it's just 1,000 shards, and Rijkaard is also top 4 CDM in the game, where McTominay is top 8 CDM recently. He will be good for next 3 to 4 months, and his cost is just 650. The cost is reduced by around 350 shards. I prefer Rijkaard, but still, it's your choice. Next, we have Heroes Ramirez, 108 rating CDM, and he will be best alternative for the Beckenbauer. Firstly, there is no point in taking Beckenbauer as he is not good. Anyway, getting Ramirez 108 in just 650 shards is good. He is in the top 9 CDM in the game, and since he is 108, he will also be good for next 3 to 4 months. However, both McTominay and Ramirez will be out of top 10 CDM. Next, we have João Neves, who is also the cheapest 109th. He just costs 800 shards being 109th, and he has two versions, which are 108th version and 109th version. His 108 costs 500 shards, where 109 costs 800 shards. It's all your choice which one to take. Anyway, I am preferring Neves, but just the thing is, he is not in top 10 list of CDM. Now talking about the CM position. Firstly, we have Savic 107, and just costs 300 shards. Since the cost is less, even if you have to replace him within the next 2 to 3 months, that's not a big deal. Next, we have TOTS Barella with 109 rating, and he might be a replacement for Pedri, who costs 1,250 shards. He is top 10 CM in the game, and just costs 800 shards. He is also the cheapest 109 rating in the game. Next, we have Bellingham 108, who is an alternative for his TOTS. Bellingham, who costs 1,500 shards. Bellingham 108 just costs 1,000 shards, 500 less than his TOTS version. I think he is a good replacement for F2P, and he is even a top 3 CM in the game. Out of all CM, 107 are relevant for around 3 months, where 108, 109 are good for around 4 months. Next bros, we have Cam position, and firstly in the Cam we have Heroes version of Snyder, 108 rating. He is a good alternative for the 109 rating Ronaldinho card, which costs 1,500 shards. Snyder just costs freaking 500 shards, which is literally the cheapest price for 108 rating, and if you need a lot of 108, you can go for him. He is top 11th best cam in the game right now. Since he is 108, you can use him for next 4 months, however, he might not be great performance-wise. Anyway, if you want good performance, we have Dembele 108, who costs 1k shards and can even play as cam position. He is too good in cam and even top 5 in cam, and another one we have is Olise 107, who costs 450 shards and top 6 in cam. Anyway, I prefer not to use the alt position as you will lose 2 ratings. If you try 108 rating, he will be 106 rating, so they will not be helpful in case you want to maintain your overall team OVR. In CAM, we don't have many options except Snyder. I guess better wait for the upcoming new event. The midfield position list is made by our JL bro, and once again thanks to this bro. If you think midfield position list was W for you, then make sure to thank him in comment. Now, let's move to the attacking positions. Firstly, we have ST position in the attackers, and the first attacker we have is definitely 108 rating Dalglish, who costs freaking 650 tokens. This is definitely worthiest and cheapest in the game right now, and I suggest don't miss him. I would have included Isak 108, but bros, he costs 1,000 shards, so I prefer Dalglish 108 over Isak 108, as his cost is reduced by 20%. Anyway, he is top 10 Saint in-game and definitely going to be relevant for next 4 months. He is the best replacement for players like R9, Mbappe TOTS, who cost 2k shards. Imagine where the 2k shard is, and where the fork the 650 shards is LOL. Now, we have 3 more strikers who are Gyökeres, Isak and Van Basten who cost 1,250, and they are the best. Replacement for players like R9 Ronaldo, who costs 2k shards. I included 3 of them in the list as they all are best top 1 to top 3 best strikers in-game serially, which you can see here, bros. So, don't you think getting top 1 to top 3 best strikers in just 1,250 shards is affordable for F2P and even cheap? I think that's definitely worth it, right? So, it's your choice to select one out of the 4 strikers I suggested. Next, bros, we have left wing position, and I could not ignore a Luis Diaz 108 rating card in the LW, as he just costs 650 shards, and literally he is top 9 winger in the game. He is the best replacement for a costly LW like Henry. We have a 108 rating Barcola, which is a little costly, and he is the UTOTS version. He is top 5 LW in the game, and I have tested Barcola 106. Even his 106 was great. So, his 108 is definitely an awesome card. Going to be good for the next 4 months, and he can be a good replacement for players like Henry, who costs 1,500 shards. We have a Yildiz 106 card, and he is also a good card. Since he just costs 200 shards, you will not regret taking him. The only issue is, he has 106 cards, and he will be good for the next 2 to 3 months. Finally, we have a RW position. Firstly, we have Al-Owarian 108 rating card, which costs 800 shards, and he can be the best replacement for the Salah UTOTS version, which costs freaking 1,500 shards. He is literally top 1 RW, and you are literally getting such an amazing card in just 800 shards, that's definitely worth it. He will be good for 4 to 5 months. Another, we have 108 rating Salah and Dembele, who cost 1,000 shards and 800 shards. Both of them can be good replacements for UTOTS Salah, UTOTS Dembele, and UTOTS Yamal. They both are great. Dembele and Salah come on top 6 and 7 rank in the game, and I think they are definitely a best choice. Anyway, these wingers are good for F2P. Finally, the attacking position list is made by our Exen bro, and once again, thanks to this bro. If you think the attacking position list was W for you, then make sure to thank him in the comment. Honestly, respect to all the 3 bros and all our community guiders from my side, as they wasted their crucial time and contributed me to make this video. I am very thankful to them and bros. I hope this video has helped you a lot, and make sure to comment down which player you took and what do you think about the opinion that I have shared about these cheap cost players. Also, comment if I have missed any players who were deserving. Anyway, that's all for this video. I will meet you with another one. Till then, your lovely host, Mr. Believer, signs out.